What's going on, guys? We're keeping it chill tonight on Rock is Good For You. We're doing a late night video, so I figured I'd speak in vocal fry. Yeah, just keep it real late night, easy going vibes, you know what I'm saying? I need to apologize for that intro. I'm probably one of those people that doesn't need to own a microphone or a ring light. But hey, we're back for another video. Got to get it in where we can. I love the awkward positioning of this mic. I'm always having to like readjust it or like lean in. Alright, so here's the deal. I'm sure you guys saw me furiously mixing with these puppies right here recently. Now this is a cheap piece of crap set of headphones. This isn't even made for mixing. This was like 20-30 bucks on Amazon. I mean, they're not bad, they're pretty decent, but I know I'm breaking the rules, okay? I'm committing the cardinal sin of mixing music through headphones, right? You can't do that. Everybody says don't do it. Everybody says you get a terrible mix out of mixing with headphones like these, or even a lot better ones. But you know what? We're working on a budget here. We've got limited equipment, in-home studio vibes, right? Regardless, I've been thinking about these Steven Slate audio headphones. They supposedly recreate any sound environment in your headphones, and they're supposed to give you the sort of quality of monitoring your mix as if you were in like a high quality studio with really good monitors and a really good acoustically treated environment. Apparently they can simulate studios and being in your car, even listening to your mix, which is kind of crazy to me. It's like, why not just mix it and then go sit in your car, which is what I do, honestly. As a matter of fact, I might take you guys out there with me here in a minute after I look As a matter of fact, I might go out there shortly after I take a look at my mix and make some adjustments and go listen to it. As that's what I do, you know. Okay, so I've got a very early mix of this song pulled up that I want to play for you real quick. It's exported from Fruity Loops as a WAV file, so it's lossless. So I'm going to just show you the old mix in Windows Media Player, but then I'm going to show you what I'm working on right now inside FL Studio. But there shouldn't be any difference in quality just because one's a WAV file and one's like in the DAW, essentially. So here is back when I called it Sucker Punch. I thought that was kind of a cool name, but it's kind of cheesy, honestly. So, but yeah, this was the first like decent mix I feel like I got on this song. But keep in mind it doesn't have drums in it. So here you go. Okay, so basically that was the whole first verse and chorus. Well, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, then back to the second verse. And so I'm not gonna make you listen to the whole thing. You get the idea. But now, so this here is the most recent mix that I've worked on. I'm just gonna play it for you straight out of FL Studio. You could definitely tell it's got a little bit more depth, more dynamics to it, better panning, more clarity, and it may be hard to tell through whatever device you're listening to it from. But if you've got on a pair of headphones or speakers and you're playing like the high quality YouTube sound option, whatever it is, you should be able to tell pretty good difference. And plus, it's gonna sound higher quality because it's a little bit higher volume and it's got drums in it too. So don't let that bias you. Well, you know what? I'll just take the drums out of it. How about that? All right. So I'll let you hear it straight compared to the original. Okay, now I'm going to add the drums in. Beat is so sick right there, man. Proud of that. This was all me playing this live on the E-Kit, by the way. No drum samples here, like looped in. Build up back to the third chorus right here. Right there, so bad. that's it. There you have it. That's where I'm at right now with the song.
No matter who you are, no matter what you want your life to be, you're gonna be a star. Rolling like a VIP.
Alright, let's do it, fellas. Sneak out of the car and play this mix.
You're living like a rock star, baby. You're living like a rock star, baby. Pack up your entourage and come and take a ride with me. You're always living large, and life is just a fantasy. You're living like a rock star, baby.
Now, I am not sure if I can actually keep recording and play this song at the same time. Okay, long story short, I thought that I could, oh God, shut up with the beeping, for heaven's sake, dude. Freaking fine, I'll put my seatbelt on. Golly. Anyway, so I thought that I could play the song from my phone and have it hooked up to my car, you know, and record the audio and video at the same time, and apparently, doesn't work like that. Whenever I go to start recording to let you hear the sound inside my car coming out of my speakers, it just cuts the song off because it's coming from my phone. I should have put it on a flash drive or something, but I'm not even sure if this POS even has a flash drive port. But anyway, it sounded pretty good actually. I definitely kind of captured some better clarity there with the punchy kick and the low end, and I think it sounded pretty good. The cymbals were still a little bit too high and ringy and washy. I think the volume and the EQ needs to be fixed a little bit there. But this is what I do. You know, I'll show you on the screen here. This is kind of the list I make, and this is a good way to go about too, trying to prepare your mixes. Is if you're not sure what you're doing, then do this process. It's a pain in the ass at first, but it'll help you learn. Like, take notes. You know what I'm saying? Once you learn the terminology and how things work to some degree, you can start taking down these little notes and listen to it and write your notes down about what stood out or what needs to be fixed. You know, whatever nails are popping up that need to be hammered down, and just tackle those notes. And I promise you, if you do that, when you go back and you read those notes and you try to fix those problems one at a time, and then you save your mix and listen to it again, it'll be just a little bit better. And you'll start learning every time you do that, you know, what you did wrong or what you did right. It's a good way to like hold yourself accountable and keep tabs on what you're doing. It's almost like going to the gym and tracking your progress in a journal, right? Like how much weight did you lift this week? How many pounds are you adding? What was your progress? How do you know like how to progress? You know what I'm saying? If you don't have sort of a snapshot of where you've come from, how do you know where you're going, right? So that's just a good technique for, I guess, trying to improve your mix when you're trying to mix on shitty headphones. But yeah, regardless, whatever I'm doing something right, because it sounds pretty good. That's probably the best mix I've gotten yet, to be honest with you. Let's get out of here. Alright guys, well, that's about it for this video. I appreciate you tuning in once more for another update on the rock album that I'm working on. I'm going to have plenty more where this came from. For those of you who are wondering if I was that persistent and obsessive and overbearing about creating my own rock album, don't worry, I promise you. I'm not going anywhere. You can't get rid of me that easy. Alright? I have no life, okay? This is going to quickly turn into a very parasocial relationship. I have no friends. You guys are my friends. Watch me. View this. Tune in and watch my videos when I release them. Comment, subscribe. Don't forget, rock is good for you.